Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber, and today I wanted to share with you my January junk journal following along the prompts with Meg Journal. So this is the journal that I've made myself. I am up to date on the prompts minus today's because I haven't done it yet, but I wanted to share with you what I've done and what I plan to do in here, and then I'm going to share with you my word of the year. So this journal is very collage on the front, which was prompt number 1, and I struggled with that. I spent about an hour doing this, but I wanted to add a bunch of different elements and textures and keep it really neutral. So I've got some wallpaper, a doily, I've got some sewing paper, a digital, some Bo Bunny paper, some more tissue paper here, music paper, and then I added a sticker down here so that I could write the year 2025 there. And this is a single signature journal. It's made out of a cereal box. It's very neutral, very rustic. And this is a ribbon closure here. And it also has a removable, once I can get in here, a removable spine. So I can take this entire string off and I can pull all of my pages out. And I wanted to be able to do that just so that I could add more pages if I chose to do a double spread, or if I had too many pages and I could pull some out. I didn't want to fully bind it in. I think it looks really cute here with the twine. So anyways, let's have a quick look. This is page 1 was the cover, and then this one on prompt number 2 would be envelope. And so I made an envelope out of the same tissue paper or similar tissue paper that's on the front. And you can see that I've chosen red, which is really interesting. I started out with the red because I chose this sticker here, which is, or stamp, which is on an envelope, and it's love. So the red rose was calling to me, and I threw some splatter on there, and then I made the envelope, and it has some red flowers in here. I've got a red poppy down here, and then I used a Tim Holtz die cut there. You flip this down. I've got a red coffee cup, and then I've got this embossed red flower here, and I used my distress inks to get this coloring, and then I just tucked this in here. So the purpose of this journal for me is not to journal. Yeah, I'm not going to be, I'm adding journaling space, as you can see there, but that's not the intent that I plan to use this journal for. It is just to do the prompt for the day. I'm not journaling. I'm not even caring if there's a spot to journal. I'm just concentrating on creating. That is what I'm doing. So day 3 happened to be Friday, and this came out of a planner that I had, and on that day it was ticket. So I've got this airplane ticket here from a paper pad from a long time ago. It's on a book page. I've got it tucked in to another piece of the same tissue paper, so we hear that crunchy sound on both sides. More Bo Bunny paper, another ticket behind here. This is a small ticket that came out of a paper pad as well. It says fragile, and then a die cut back here, and then another ticket in the background. So I've got a lot of tickets going on, and then I like that that just tucks in there. So I made that a pocket afterwards. It wouldn't stay glued down, and I was like, oh, I'll just leave it like that. And that's how that page came together, and I like how all this looks together. I think it's really pretty. Oh my gosh. And I'm not a fan of red, and I think I did a really good job. So then I go to this page here, which is outline. So I took this piece of Bo Bunny paper with my scallop stamped, I traced around it, and I outlined here, and I decided to put a button in the center for my flower. I drew that on there. And then I put Trust Your Instincts. So I took the cutout and I made this be a little tuck spot here. So this is removable, and it has a red butterfly on there. It's just a piece of scrap paper, but it highlights that rose really pretty. Again, that was before I did this page, and I added a rose ticket up here. I do have some more digital back here and underneath of that, and then a little bit of the tissue paper from the front that got folded over. So you can kind of see how that looks. I intentionally have this slid down so you can still read the word love. I like that. And this page was the one I did yesterday, and it is a lady having tea with her roses, and this is depth. So the prompt was depth. So when you look from this spot down to the background, there are 7 different layers going on here from this point here. And I also chose this because it's a poppy, and there just happens to be a poppy over here. I didn't add these elements to make them work together. It's just what came out of me, and I'm really happy with it. So this is napkin on book page, and then this is a digital with a doily. Behind here is a pocket. So I've got a little journal card here. It says, love is what makes you smile when you're tired. And this mama was tired yesterday. And so that was the perfect little card here, and I have a 5 there because it was January 5th. I decided to add that. But once you tuck it down in here, it kind of blends right in with that dark background. I think it's a really fun way to include journaling space if you wanted to journal. And then I've got this ruffle off to the edge here with some cheesecloth behind it, and then of course the die cut on top of there. So that is my little journal so far. And then I folded the napkin over onto this page. I don't know if I'll be leaving it there or not, because today's prompt I know is emboss, and I'm going to use something that I've already embossed from before. But I thought I'd give you a quick look at the pages that I have in the rest of the journal. So I've got a music page, I've got a gel print page, I've got a card. This is a 5x7 card, just white. And then I have a piece of vellum and some wallpaper. I chose all different kinds of papers and textures. This is out of a quilting book. So I liked it because it's graph. And then I've got some Easter egg dyed dictionary page, which is kind of a green tone. One small coffee dyed page with a little bit of doily here. And then I've got this lovely digital of daisies, and then in the center it is a whoopsies. It printed out, and I didn't like that, so I just left it because, you know, why not? Still Junk Journal January. We can use our junk, and I'm sure I can cover that up and make it pretty. I like that pretty script there. And so that's kind of the order I have it in as of now. Again, that can change depending on what the prompt is up until we get to the center of the signature. So once I get to the center, I can no longer pull pages out and rearrange them. This one has a little flip, which is so cute. And then the book page there. And then back here, this is the elf page that I printed out for my son to color, and he ended up not coloring it. And then I printed, obviously, the Junk Journal January on that side. And then I added this into the program to be able to print back here so it wouldn't just be white. And then a piece of washi tape. So yeah, I'm excited. I've got quite a few pages in here. I might pull some out, might put some more in. We'll see how we go. But yeah, that's that. Junk Journal January journal. So my word for the year last year was treasure, and I really had fun making treasure tags with you guys. It was so much fun, and I learned a lot, and I experimented, and I played a lot and tried different things. And I made a treasure journal, and I did a lot of other projects throughout the year, and I felt very happy with what I accomplished last year, for sure. But this year, my word, and I knew that this was going to be my word way back in November, but my word for this year is going to be focus. Yep. The word for the year is focus. And I chose that word. It was given to me because God was telling me that I need to focus my attention. I need to focus on what matters and pay attention to those things. And so that would be family, friends, and faith. Or faith, family, friends, however you want to put it. Those are my focus for the year of 2025. And I made this little Memdex card, and I'm going to hang it or tuck it in behind the light switch behind my desk here. So I'll be able to look at this every day. I did some Tim Holtz stenciling in the background. I did some tissue paper. This is scrapbook paper. I have a little bit of gold paint on this dictionary page here. Of course, my word here is focus. And then I have a piece of fabric, some cheesecloth, and this ticket with a little bit of an eyelet with a butterfly. So all together, I think it looks nice. And it's not to draw your attention right to that word of focus. Maybe you're focusing on the butterfly. Maybe you're focusing on the gold plate. Maybe you're focusing on the stenciling. Maybe, if you're like me, and you're even focusing on this part right here, it says, think of as belonging to him. And that just happened to be in my scrap. And I thought, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to focus on the small things, the big things, all the things that matter in the moment. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching and for being here. I'm really excited for this year. My plan is to do Fridays as my video upload. In case you're curious, we'll do Focus Fridays, and every Friday it will be focusing on something different. I know I missed the first Friday of January because I wasn't ready. My boys were still home from Christmas, so there will be a bonus video for that, and it will probably go up in the next couple days. Maybe tomorrow. I'll do it today and load it for tomorrow. So you'll see a Focus Friday probably Wednesday. Okay, guys. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye. Happy New Year.